People with bad attitudes before, lady, but you really take the cake.
Hey, just hold on 1 minute before you start reading me the riot act about Rita Jones. You don't know what you're talking about. That's it. Have a nice trip.
Hey.
What? Let me get you, bitch! Quit!
Rita, you're walking.
It's a bloody miracle.
Rita's trial date's been moved up on the court calendar. She faces the judge on Monday.
Poor Rita.
Yeah, Rita's had good news and bad news today. It's wonderful she's out of that wheelchair and walking again.
Yeah, but she could have managed a sympathy vote from the jury if she was still in that wheelchair.
Oh, did you get help? Huh? Did you tell them I was hurt? Where are they? Because I can't move, Holly. I can't move. I think my leg is broke. Oh. You didn't tell anybody that I was here, did you? Why, Holly? Why are you doing this to me?
Good boy, Sharky. Good boy. Oh, you come here, puppy. That's so good.
Holly.
Hey, are you okay?
You were reported missing by people who wanted to contact you. I'll need a statement as to what exactly happened to you.
Sure. Now, what do you want to know? Hello, Holly.
Hello, Mr. Fisher.
All right, Mr. Fisher, tell us exactly what happened.
Well, I was out taking a walk. I was trying to get some exercise, and I was near some cliff, and all of a sudden I heard this noise. It was like a roaring sound. Next thing I know, rocks are coming right at me, and I am a dead man. I don't know, I must have passed out, because then when I came to, my leg was covered with boulders, and I couldn't even move, not at all.
Well, didn't you call for help?
Almost until my voice gave out.
And no one heard you?
No one.
I know those woods pretty well. I can't believe you laid there for 2 days and nobody walked by.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it either.
Well, I guess that's about all there is to it. At least you're going to be okay.
We'll be happy to take you to your cottage, Mr. Fisher. I'm sure you'll be more comfortable there.
No. I think that doctor was right. I need to stay put right here for some complete rest, at least for a couple of hours.
It's kind of hard to rest around here. Gets pretty busy.
No, I'll be fine. I'll get it. Here. Crystal, why don't you take my temperature again, please?
Jerry. Yeah, Chief, I was wondering, have you heard anything about Karen? Yeah, it is strange. Thanks.
Yeah, Chief.
What did he say, Joe?
No news about Karen. Not a word.
So mysterious. What do you think happened to her?
I wish I knew, Crystal.
Yeah, sure, I'll be right there. I got to get going. There's some kind of trouble down at the diner. I'll see you later, Holly.
What, you're not even going to read it?
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
Hey, look, I'm not exactly a sideshow here, all right? And Crystal, I could do with another pillow under my back.
This isn't a hospital, Mr. Fisher.
Hey, look, you don't have to remind me. The service around here stinks. And you know what, the doc? He said I need some more fluid, so how about a beer?
I don't think that's the kind of liquid he was talking about.
All right, you're right. Get me some lemonade.
We don't have time to make you lemonade, Mr. Fisher.
It's okay. I'll get it. Holly!
Holly! You don't have to wait on this man, Holly.
That's really wonderful, Lorraine. I bet Ron can't wait to get home. But I thought he was going to be in the hospital at least another week. Well, of course I'll help you. In any way I can. I'll see you soon. Bye. What are you making?
Lemonade.
Who wants lemonade?
Fisher?
What's gotten into you? You of all people, going to all that trouble for that man. Well, since it's for Fisher, be sure to forget the sugar.
Yeah, forget the sugar and add some arsenic.
That doesn't sound like any Patricia Meadows I know.
Well, some people bring out the worst in me.
I just got a call from Lorraine. Ron is coming home today.
Oh, Sissy, that's wonderful.
She wants me to meet her there. She wants me to help her get him settled in at home. Can you do without me for a couple of hours?
Of course. Leave anytime you want.
I hope Rita understands when I don't show up at her trial.
I know she will, Sissy.
Of course, I won't be gone long, and we can have a nice, quiet chat tonight.
You sound sure she's going to get off.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind. She helped stop a prison riot. I'm sure the judge will be lenient. Oh, well, I've got to check the bus schedule.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
Oh, are you sure you won't need the Jeep?
I'm positive.
Thanks, Joe.
Sure.
You be sure to tell Ron we're excited about his progress.
I will. Holly, it's bad enough you're going to all that trouble making lemonade for Fisher, but if he wants something to eat, you tell him I don't allow anyone in my kitchen when I'm not here. You got that? I'd better get my coat. See you later.
Bye.
Okay, have a nice visit.
Okay.
Lemonade, Joe?
Tea sounds better.
Is something wrong?
Oh, I was just thinking. I made some phone calls this morning to some people I thought might know something about Karen. You know, old friends that might have been in contact with her. I even called her colleagues at the Examiner, but no luck.
Joe, I hope you won't misunderstand what I'm about to say.
All right, go ahead.
Well, you know, it's quite possible that Karen doesn't want to be found.
Why would she want to mysteriously disappear without a word to anyone?
Attention.
Trisha, I don't buy that.
Holly, I can't believe you're doing that. Why?
It's only a glass of lemonade.
Oh, it's very nice of you, Holly. You know, I'm still in a lot of pain, so the more I think about it, a shot of bourbon probably do me more good than harm. What do you think?
I'm all set, Holly.
I'll be with you in a minute.
I'm really not looking forward to this.
It'll be okay. They'll let your mother off.
I hope you're right. I just want so badly for Mom to be back here.
She will be. You'll see.
I hope you're right.
Thank you.
I'll go get my things.
Are you feeling okay now, Mr. Fisher?
Well, to tell you the truth,
Debbie, I'm leaving now.
You know, I can't believe this. This is like Grand Central Station. How am I supposed to get any restaurant here with all this action going on?
We tried to tell you that before. Now, if you'd like to go back to your cabin so you can recover without all this commotion, I'm sure Joe will be very happy to take you there.
No. I am not taking any chances. I'm going to stick around here a little longer.
Then I suggest you stop being so demanding. It'll make it easier on everyone, including you. Honey, I'm really sorry that I can't go with you to your mom's trial, but make sure she understands why I'm not there.
I will. I'm just glad your son-in-law is well enough to go home now.
Thank you. Look, your mom's got a lot going for her, and I'm sure everything's going to be just fine. See you later.
Sissy, hold up. Listen, could you do me a favor and pick up my dry cleaning on your way back?
Sure.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it.
No problem. I have to go to the store anyway, and it's right next door. I just wish I had time to go to Rita's trial.
Sissy, would you stop feeling guilty about it? Rita is going to understand.
Oh?
Okay, so unknowingly.
It's about time.
Well, here's another surprise for you. I really hope Rita gets off.
Oh, you don't know how happy that makes me feel. We have to be friends and pull for each other.
Well, no one should have to go through what that place puts them through, even Rita.
Amen to that. Gotta get going.
Okay, have a nice visit.
Mrs. Meadows. You got a minute?
Oh, Brad, listen, is it important? Because Joe's waiting for me in the kitchen.
Good. I want to talk to him, too.
Hey, Brad. Did you catch this in time?
Just in time.
Want some tea?
No, thanks.
Something else?
Brad wants to talk to us about something.
All right, well, let's sit down. So what's going on? What's the problem?
No problem. I just wanted to show you the brochure.
Oh, it's ready.
Let's take a look. Oh, this looks really good.
Oh, yeah, it was wonderful.
I don't know.
Yeah, it does look. He's got the ducks on the lake and they're all in a row. Look at the rooms. They look so warm and cozy.
You did a really good job. You should be very proud of yourself. Now all we have to do is order the printing.
I'd like to hold off on that. I'm not pleased. I'd like to reshoot the dining room.
Why?
Yeah, I think it looks fine just the way it is.
Yeah.
It has no life. It's empty. You want it to be more inviting. Maybe put some people in it, or a couple or something. Some romance.
Well, you can't knock romance. You know, maybe a candlelight dinner in the background.
Yeah, that'd be good.
But I think it's fine just the way it is. There's no need to delay it.
Nope. It's got to be perfect. I'll reshoot it either today or tomorrow, and you'll see. It'll be worth the wait.
Wow! It's just not
What is going on?
Yeah, it sounds like Crystal and Holly.
I know. It's just like a movie.
Now, listen, it may be nothing.
What do you mean, nothing?
What's going on in here?
You could be heard all over the area.
It's spooky, Mrs. Meadows.
Will someone please tell me what is going on?
It's about old George and Esther Finley.
You mean the couple that own the diner?
They've disappeared.
I told you it was spooky.
It's like an epidemic. First Faith, then Goddard. Don't forget Karen.
Right.
Maybe they'll turn up, Jerry. When was the last time they were seen?
Well, a customer ordered a chicken fried steak last night, and Esther said that she thought they were out, but she checked with George. She walked into the kitchen with a coffee pot in her hand, and that's the last time anyone saw either one of them.
Somebody must have taken him right out of the kitchen.
We've already asked around about that. No one saw anybody hanging around or the couple come out the back way. Besides, the back door was locked from the inside.
That's weird.
Yeah, you're telling me. Everybody in town's upset. They're organizing search parties right now.
Well, I'll help out. Maybe it'll give us a clue what happened to Karen.
I'm with you.
All right, well, let's get on it.
Okay.
Well, that leaves you, doesn't it?
Well, I wish I could help, but I'm really not up to it. You know, I'm still in a lot of pain.
Sure you are.
As a matter of fact, I could use a few aspirins.
Sorry, I'm all out.
We're gonna be late.
It's gonna be okay, Debbie.
Yeah, tell Rita we're anxious for her to come back to us.
But what if they won't let her?
They will. They've got to.
I miss her so much.
Oh, I know.
We all do, honey, but it won't be long.
Now listen, I want you to walk into that courtroom with one of your brightest smiles, okay?
Yeah, Rita's gonna like that. And tell her we're gonna have the biggest party when she comes back, aren't we, Mrs. Meadows?
The biggest.
You gotta win that judge over, don't you? You can't do that with your hair all over the place.
Well, I don't want it to look like a helmet either.
Oh, stop complaining. You are single-handedly destroying the ozone layer in here. Oh, well, that's the end of it. I'm not gonna bother with you. You don't appreciate anything I've done. Why, you act like I don't know what I'm doing.
Sometimes I wonder.
Listen, I was a hairdresser before you ever had hair. And a damn good one, too. So button your lip.
Look, you forget that I made a living at it, too, which is more than I can say for you.
Well, I got to admit, standing on my feet all day was not my favorite position.
I can believe that. Was hairdressing your cover for stealing the contents of your customers' purses?
Purses? Never. I was strictly cutting men's hair. And I want you to know that lifting their wallets was quite easy when they're sitting in the chair.
Hey, you never worked on women?
Never.
Now she tells me.
Hair is hair.
What do you think now? Do I have a chance?
It's hard to say, Rita. I guess 50-50.
Wow, those are pretty good odds. Better than I ever had.
Look, Rita, one thing you have going for you is Maria. After she testifies how you helped in the riot, the judge just might be very lenient and let you out.
Yeah, and if you get old Judge Morrison, bat your eyes a lot. And flirting with that old goat never hurt me any.
Damn, I'm scared.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry.
I want to talk to you, Torres.
I'm flattered.
You listen to me.
You know, you're really something when you're mad. You know that?
Please, would you give me a break? Don't insult me with that line.
Well, it was worth a try.
This is a women's prison, so you have no excuse for sneaking around ogling.
Ogling?
Ogling.
Look, I was just going to get my clipboard. I didn't mean to embarrass you.
No, well, don't let it happen again. We don't need another Jack Fisher around here.
Maria,
What?
just for the record, you sure don't have anything to be ashamed of.
You know, you are unbelievable. Do you know that?
Come on, don't get sore. Gotta be proud that you have a hot body underneath that drab uniform you usually have to wear.
I am not gonna tell you again. Now you just keep to yourself and stop eyeing all the women, or you're gonna be out of a job before you know it. You have enough problems around here. Observation. Just a minute. It's for you. Something's purring on the other end. I can't tell if it's a woman or a cat.
Hello? It's a woman. Yeah, it's good to hear your voice, too. Oh, I'm sorry I missed your call, but I was... Oh, that sounds good. I can't think of a better way to spend an evening. You know, it gets pretty frustrating being around some of the women here. Well, how about tonight? No. I like that little black see-through one that you have with the... Yeah. Well, you know me, baby. I'm definitely good for the whole night.
Lock the door behind you.
Hi, Maria.
Hi.
How do I look? Like Susan Hayward and I Want to Live.
The one where she went to the gas chamber in the end. That's comforting.
You look great, Rita.
Listen, you're gonna knock him dead, so to speak.
I wish.
By the way, Holly called. She and Debbie will be at the trial, but Sissy got a last-minute phone call from her daughter. She won't be able to make it.
No problem, I hope.
Holly didn't say, but it doesn't sound like it.
Well, I guess I might as well get this over with.
Listen, kid, we're gonna miss you.
I wish I had your confidence, Lil.
You're gonna be free as a bird.
You've been wrong before.
Not this time. And I want you to know that you are top dog around here always, no matter what happens.
Come on, Rita, we gotta go.
Yeah, well, guess this is it. I never did like the idea of facing a firing squad.
Good luck.
Good luck, honey.
You did good, Lil. Rita looked real nice.
You kind of have a soft spot for her, don't you?
She's a pain in the neck, but we missed her while she was out.
Well, I got to agree with you, but things won't be the same without her.
Even so, I'm pulling for her. Oh, I forgot to give Maria her file. Rita's lawyer's gonna need it. Michael, would you get this to Maria before she leaves the building?
Sure.
I'll call ahead.
Well, you look at the buns on that Taurus, Crystal would go wild. He is one hot hunk. It's a shame that all that beauty has to be wasted on the young that can't appreciate it.
I'd appreciate him.
I doubt it. But anyway, we can look, can't we? It's better than that awful fish-faced Fisher hanging around here. Now, is he ever coming back?
Not if I have anything to say about it.
The trouble is you don't have anything to say about it.
I'm working on it, Lil. One day I hope to have a lot to say about everything that goes on here.
Rita's file.
Oh, Thanks. I would have hated to get to the courthouse and realized I'd forgotten it.
That's no problem. Listen, I'm sorry. About before, I guess I was a little out of line.
More than just a little.
Come on, give me credit for admitting I was wrong. I'm not such a bad guy, Maria.
You couldn't prove that by me.
I'd like to. How about letting me buy you a drink later tonight?
Thought you had plans.
Come on, that girl doesn't mean anything to me. Besides, she's only interested in one thing.
Oh, and you're not?
Would you give me a break? I'd be more than happy to change my plans for you.
You know, you really are one piece of work.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Look, I don't have time to get into this right now, but let me just tell you one thing. I don't plan on being another notch in your belt.
You want to bet?
Do you have to keep disturbing my rest?
Can't stand this mess. You're a real slob. You know that?
This room really needs a TV. You know that? One of those big ones with a stereo sound.
Well, certainly if we'd anticipated your long stay, we would have just rushed right out and bought one just for you.
You don't have to get huffy about it.
Just remember, this isn't the charity ward of City Memorial.
You don't have to remind me of that.
Hey, if you don't like it here, the food, the service, whatever, why don't you just leave?
Well, I'll tell you something. I wish I could, but I'm not up to it yet. I'm still in a lot of pain. I'm a sick man.
Huh, you can say that again.
Is he still here?
Crystal, please, will you keep it down? I'm trying to get some rest.
Have you heard anything about Rita's trial?
No, nothing.
By the looks of this place, he should feel right at home. A pigsty for a pig.
Crystal, could I have some quiet?
Anything?
No, they're still searching. There's a story about it here in the paper.
Let me see. Oh, it's such a shame. They were such a nice couple. I wonder what's going to happen to the diner if they don't come back.
Hey, let me see that paper, okay? I want to check these lottery tickets.
I thought you were resting.
Well, how can I with all this yakking and yakking? Come on, give me the paper.
What the hell happened to those people, Joe? 1 minute they're in the kitchen, then poof, they're gone. You wouldn't think that kind of thing could happen, would you?
No, not till it happened to Karen.
And Goddard.
It's weird, isn't it?
Hey, look, it's none of my business, but you seem to be taking Karen's disappearance kind of hard. How's Patricia feel about that?
She tries to hide it, but even with Karen's disappearance, I can still feel that jealousy there. It's not what's nagging at me, there's something else. Sometimes I get the feeling that Patricia isn't being honest with me. I get a gut feeling that Karen knew something.
Like what?
I don't know. Karen kept hinting. It's all my fault. A while back, Patricia said there were some things about her reminded me that I didn't know everything about her past. At the time, I said it didn't matter.
And now?
She hasn't brought it up since then. I get this feeling that she doesn't even trust me enough to confide in me.
You know, I got the exact opposite problem with Holly. Sometimes I feel like she trusts me so much it's scary.
What do you mean?
It's hard to explain. I'm sorry, Joe. I shouldn't be bugging you with this.
No. Sometimes you gotta talk about things to somebody.
That's hard for me. I don't believe in laying my problems on anybody else.
Jerry, I'm your friend. It won't go any further.
It's like I'm between a rock and a hard place. If I push Holly, it might make things worse. And on the other hand, if I don't, we may never get on track.
You're talking about her past and rapes and all that stuff?
Yeah. She keeps saying she's going to forget all about it once we're married, but I can't see a wedding ring changing all that overnight.
Well, I can see your point.
You don't know how hard it's been. Damn, Joe. I don't know how long I can hold out here. I'm only human.
Look, you love her, don't you?
Yeah, you know I do. That's what makes it so difficult. I'd give my life for her.
Just give it a little more time. It'll be worth the wait.
Can I get a guarantee on that?
I can't give you a guarantee, but looks like they're back. Holly's by herself.
Let's get the word on Rita.
Holly.
How'd it go?
Not good.
Damn, look at that. Just a couple of numbers away.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah. Well, one of these years, I'm going to beat it.
Well, I hope you do. Maybe you'll take a cruise around the world and be gone a long, long time.
Oh, good, you're back.
Hi. Bad news.
It's just not right.
What happened?
It was the judge. It was over so fast. But you would have been proud of Rita. She was wonderful. And Maria said all the right things in her defense.
Then what went wrong?
Like I said, it was the judge. He threw the book at her. She never even had a chance.
Poor Debbie, she must be crushed. Where is she, Holly?
Down at Women's State to be with Rita.
Mom, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
I can't believe it, honey. I really thought I had a good chance.
It wasn't fair. The judge didn't even listen to what Maria said.
Yeah.
You know, I thought they were going to get Fisher to testify, just like Maria.
Fish face? You kidding? Nothing he could have said would have helped anyway.
Yeah, you're right.
I blew it. That's all. I just blew it.
You didn't blow it. You didn't blow anything. You know, I was proud to say you were my mom.
Thanks, baby. But the thought of having to miss out on 2 more years of your life makes me crazy. Just when we were doing so well.
That is not gonna change. I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna visit you and we are gonna stay as close as we are right now.
How, Debbie? Are you gonna spend most of your teenage years in this room? Honey, you need a mom at home, somebody to talk to when you need it, somebody to be there for you when things get rough.
Well, I've got Sissy and Holly and Maria and Mrs. Meadows and Crystal. And they all care about you. You know, being with them is gonna be just a little bit like being with you. And staying at the inn? Well, it's the first home we've really ever had.
Where'd I go right in deserving a kid like you? We're gonna get through this. And I should make the best of it. I mean, at least I won't have to take orders from Mrs. Meadows anymore.
You know, Mom, I think she was rooting for you.
All the rooting in the world wouldn't it change that judge?
Mom? I'm gonna miss you.
I know, baby, me too. When I'm finally able to get out of here again, I won't be back, Debbie. I promise.
God, I love you. God, we're gonna make it through this. We are gonna make it through this. We are family, and we're never gonna let go.
You bet, baby. You bet.
Mom?
Yeah, baby.
You're my best friend, too.
Damn that judge. 2 more years in this hellhole. My God, how can I do it?
Anything anybody had to say.
Was it old Morrison?
No, some young yuppie type. It was obvious he just wanted to get it over with. Wouldn't even look me in the eye. Probably had some golf game lined up.
He already had his mind made up by the time he got into court. Talk about justice.
Filing an appeal is very difficult with all the bureaucracy, and you have to prove that the judge committed an error.
Yeah, well, I don't think that's possible, Bill. He was just having a bad day.
Oh, I'm sure they would have taken our word over his. Oh, it's his damn attitude that got to me.
That's a tough break, kid.
I'm sorry, Rita. You didn't deserve this, especially after helping out during the riot.
Thanks, Nell.
What do you think about that judge, Maria?
He based everything on the fact that Rita had shot Ray the day she got paroled. Even though she quailed a prison riot single-handedly, she could have discovered a cure for cancer to boot, but it wouldn't have mattered.
Damn. It's not fair. It's not. Debbie and I were just getting to know each other. We had something going for ourselves.
Rita, you have a visitor.
Who?
Sissy Johnson.
See you guys later.
Rita's really devastated by the judge's decision, Sissy.
Who could blame her?
I'm so glad you could come by. She could use a good friend.
She must be really torn up, knowing she's going to have to be separated from Debbie. Just doesn't seem fair. They really care about each other. It's been a real joy watching that relationship bloom. I don't know which one needs the other the most. Oh, honey. Oh. Can you ever forgive me for not being with you in court today?
Sissy, is there a problem with your family?
Oh, no. Lorraine just wanted me there to help her get Ron settled at home. I was so anxious about you, I called the inn. And Patricia told me what happened. I got here just as soon as I could.
I'm really glad you weren't at the trial. That guy really trashed me. It's all I could do to keep my mouth shut.
Oh, I am so angry. How could he be so unfair?
It seemed to come pretty easy for him. There was no way of telling him anything. Debbie said that she was proud of me, but I wonder if she was just covering. I wonder if she was disappointed.
Disappointed in you? Oh, heavens, no. Oh, I haven't spoken with her, but I know Debbie. And if she's disappointed, it's because you won't be coming home. But don't worry about her. I'll have a talk with her, and you know we're going to take care of her.
You always have. God, how I miss that kid.
Oh, and she misses you, too.
I know she does. I know she cares.
Of course she cares. She told me she loves you so much, and she can't stand seeing you in this place.
Debbie's all I got in the world. I gotta get out of here. There's no way that I can lose what we've gained. Not now.
Rec hours are over, Lil. You know that.
Hey, I just came back from my hairspray and my brush.
How come you're not working down in laundry today?
Because. Told her she didn't have to.
Well, that's kind of unusual, isn't it?
Well, not that I have to explain anything to you, Torres, but she was helping Rita out today, and I thought that was more important.
No sweat, whatever you say. As far as I'm concerned, I don't care what Lil does.
Oh, I'll remember that. Well, now that Rita's back, things are going to look up a little bit. I think I just might enjoy my stay. Bye.
It's too bad about Rita. I know you like her.
I do, but I look after all the women. I don't play favorites.
Nobody said you did. And what are you doing here?
I was just checking to see if the floor's dry.
Well, I do believe it is.
You know, if I was in solitary, I'd be a bad girl if you promised to come visit me.
Well, now, how bad do you think you could be with me?
2 years, sis. 2 lousy years. I'm afraid of what'll happen to Debbie after last time.
That's all in the past. Now, I told you we're going to take care of her. She already thinks of us like family. Honey, you've got to know that at this very moment, everyone at the inn is looking after her the way you would want us to.
I can't warm up to that Patricia still. What is it about her, Sissy, that bugs me so much?
Oh, it's just the personality conflict, that's all.
She's got the warmth of a stone. And Crystal.
Oh, now, she and Debbie are getting along real well.
Sometimes she's such a ding-a-ling.
You are working yourself up into a worry that is unnecessary. I told you I will take care of Debbie like my very own. Now stop worrying, okay?
I'm really sounding like a mother, huh?
Yes, you are. And a very good one, too.
I wasn't so bad, was I?
Oh, now don't put it in the past. You were and still are the best mother that Debbie could have. And don't you forget it, okay?
No wonder I love you so much.
Oh, and you are loved right back by all of us. Oh, I've got to go. I've got some errands to run. But, I'll see you real soon.
Yeah, thanks for coming. I guess I do feel better about things. One good thing, I don't have to put up with fish face. Maria told me he's at the inn.
Yes. So be thankful for small favors, because he is a real pain in the you-know-what.
Sis, I swear I'd bust out today if I felt I had half a chance.
This place is kind of like a big sorority house or something, isn't it?
What are you talking about?
Well, it's just that everyone's always so friendly, you know, sticking together.
Yeah, well, better than the house of ill repute you turn it into.
Ooh, you have a really sharp tongue for such a pretty face.
Listen, I heard you talk to Jody about solitary.
Come on, a guy's got to have a little fun, put a little spice in his life. This place is dead.
You just compared it to a sorority.
Well, it's just that I'm surprised, that's all. You know, everyone's always gathering in Rita's cell like girlfriends.
Careful. Your ignorance of women is showing. Look, this is a prison. The women learn to stick together. You know, they need companionship. They're more than just friends. You're friends, and you learn to trust each other because you're in here in the worst possible situations. They pull together because they've all been through the same thing. They're separated from the ones they love, so they lean on each other. This is the best family they've got for the time being. It's as simple as that.
Oh, it's sort of like a utopia.
It works. That's all I know.
You know something else that works? At least it works for me.
Yeah, right, Chief.
I feel so sorry for Debbie. She was counting so much on Rita coming back.
Well, it's too bad. It's a very important time in a young girl's life. She's just a kid. She needs her mom.
Yeah, well, that poor kid has been through more than most adults. Between her mother going off to prison, being left with an abusive father, and living on the streets. Overdosing on drugs, it's more than I care to think about for somebody so young.
Well, she's lucky she's got all of you to take care of her.
She looks up to you too, Joe.
Kind of like a father figure.
Still no sign of the Finleys.
Well, what's next?
Well, the Chief's ordered a full-scale manhunt.
I can't believe this. It's so strange.
This thing's got the whole town up in arms. Everybody's scared, wondering if they're going to be next.
Debbie's right. You guys are making this sound like a science fiction movie.
Well, it seems like that sometimes.
Listen, Holly and I were going to take a drive, but with the diner shut down, y'all might be getting some overflow for dinner tonight.
On the contrary, don't change your plans. Besides, if what you say is true, everybody's going to be too afraid to leave their houses. To tell you the truth, I'm starting to feel the same way.
Holly, don't you think we should have a little talk? Look, I hope because I didn't tell them what you did to me out there, that makes up a little bit for what happened in the prison, Come on, Holly, that's got to count for something. I mean, what's in the past, that's in the past. Couldn't we just forget about it? We could start fresh.
You still here?
I wouldn't be if I were feeling better.
Holly, you look about as pretty as the picture.
I'm ready to go.
Well, I thought maybe you'd want to stay around just in case there was extra business, but Patricia said she didn't think it was necessary.
I want to go now, Jerry.
Yeah, sure, fine, come on.
Crystal, get rid of these lottery tickets for me, will you?
How come you're being so neat all of a sudden?
Hey, too bad what happened to Rita, huh?
He's such a jerk.
What's the matter with you?
Oh, that Fisher. I'd like to dump one of these baskets over his head.
Oh, you're not the only one.
I don't think he's going to win any personality contest around here.
Are you kidding? He hasn't got a personality.
I just wish he'd leave. Every time I think of him buying one of those cottages, I just
I'm
cringe.
sorry about that. If I'd just known
Joe,
sooner.
it's not your fault. It's just that I just can't stand the idea of him living practically in our backyard.
Let's get rid of him.
Crystal.
Oh, I don't mean that. I mean, we just got to make his life miserable, that's all.
Well, I don't see what the problem is. I'll just go in there and tell him he's got to get out.
I mean for good. Who wants him as a neighbor anyway? Of course, the first thing we got to do is get him to leave the inn. You know what? I got an idea.
What was that all about?
I have no idea.
Are you okay?
What do you mean?
You've had this worried look ever since Jerry mentioned the Finleys.
Oh, I just get a creepy feeling, you know? People disappearing.
Yeah, I know. Jerry's got some creepy feelings of his own. He's really concerned right now about Holly and how she's not dealing with what happened in her past.
Oh, the rapes, you mean?
Yeah. He's really worried about her. He thinks she's holding too much inside.
Well, sometimes a woman feels she has to hold certain things inside.
Are you speaking for yourself or for Holly?
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if the past has anything to do with the present, I think you do.
You act like I'm keeping some terrible secret from you.
Are you?
Are you asking me about what Karen said?
It's not just what Karen said. Patricia, I want to know you. I want to know everything about you. Nothing you could say could change how I feel about you. You've given me something that I never thought I could feel again. Sweetheart, I am crazy about you.
Joe, I feel the same way.
trembling.
I just never thought I'd feel this way again.
Does that scare you?
More than you know.
Come on, Sharky. You gotta go. You know you do. Sharky, I don't have all day.
Hey, what's going on, Brad?
I've been out here for 15 minutes trying to talk this animal into, well, going.
Maybe didn't have to.
He must, unless there's something wrong with him. He's been lapping up water for the last hour.
Well, maybe he's sick or something. I mean, wanting all that water and all.
No, I've been encouraging him to drink. I'm trying to housebreak him in, Crystal. I want him to go outside instead of inside on the newspaper.
Well, maybe if you just leave him alone.
Well, I read that after he does it, if you congratulate and praise him, he'll learn to come outdoors.
Really?
That's why I want to stick around.
Tell you what, Brad, why don't you let me take him for a little bit?
Sure. Anything you can do to help.
Thanks.
Be careful, he's ready to squirt any minute now.
Hey.
This is a dog that saved your life.
I know. I hate dogs.
Even after what he did, how can you be so cruel? I thought maybe you'd like to thank him.
All right, hey, thank you, okay?
Well, don't you want to pet him?
No, I don't want to.
Oh, dear. Are we having a little accident?
Take him.
All should go. Maybe take turns.
Well, that's a great idea. Sissy went today, and I can go next, and then it'll be yours.
Meet our new hero.
Yeah, some hero finding Fisher. But he is adorable, isn't he?
You're going to love him even more when I tell you what he did on Fisher.
No, you're kidding. Right on him.
Would I lie?
This I have got to see.
Good job, Sharky.
Hi. I heard about your mom. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's not like I'm used to having a mother. After all, it's just an everyday thing for me.
Hey, you're not alone. Everybody at the inn cares about you. We're all behind you, Debbie. Go ahead and cry. I've been there myself. I know how you feel. Life can really be the pit sometimes.
Okay, you can go now.
No, wait a minute.
Look, you don't have a temperature. And you never did. There's no fainting, no concussion. You've been here for hours, and it's time you head out of here.
And I'll be happy to take you to your cabin.
Hey, look, I'm still not well.
Let me put it to you this way, Mr. Fisher. The dinner guests are arriving any time now, and you're not exactly adding to the decor. Do I make myself clear?
You're in this together, aren't you?
Oh, and I think you're gonna rest so much better when you're away from all this confusion, won't you?
Yeah, well, you can say that again. A fella can't recover around here. Besides the rotten service, this place is a zoo.
Well, then never come back.
Oh, you think I want to? It'll be a pleasure to get away from all these women.
Well, you're not exactly our favorite company either, and I'm sure the ladies in prison are glad to get rid of you, too.
Well, I can't say I'm sorry that I'll miss Rita's turn, but with any luck, the rest of your staff will be there before too long.
Let go. Take your damn hands off me.
What's going on here?
You are not going anywhere.
What's she done? Let go of her.
What, let her escape?
My God. I just left you. You said you'd break out, but how, Rita?
Rita, my name's Roxy.
Next on Dangerous Women.
Stars! Oh, my stars! We won. What? The lottery ticket I bought from Fisher this morning.
What about that?
We won! It's a winner!
No, wait.
Excuse me. Do you know where I might find Mrs. Meadows?
Mom?
Stay tuned. more shocking and intimate secrets are revealed. Another powerful episode of Dangerous Women is next on WPWR TV, Channel 50.